through some of the new features in version 3.3 of ScreenMonkey. The effects clip allows us to create graphics or animations for use in our show, or behind text or as a background. So let's get started and click on this empty slot to create an effects clip. You're first presented with the effects library, which gives you a number of preset effects. So to see what we're talking about, I'm just going to open the Circles of Hell effect and play that, and you'll see that it creates some animation which we can use in our show. So we might want to display that behind some text. So I've just created a text clip here on layer 2, and I'm going to run that, and it says version 3.3, and I'm going to underlay the animation with the text on top. The effects clips can be customized, and there's a scripting language used to generate the different effects. So in this window we have a helper window, so if we right click we can select on a type of item we want to add. So I'm going to put in a leaf, and we'll add a leaf to our effect. We've also can change the colours here, so I'm just going to select a blue colour, and you'll notice some of the circles now become blue. You've got 4 colours to choose from in your colour scheme. We can also set the background to transparent or change the background colour, for example dark red. And you can also change the speed. So if I run that, you can see our changes have taken effect. So to give you an idea of the effects, I'm just going to add a new effect in here and show you a little of what the effects can do. So here's another one called Cool Stuff. So I'm going to run that behind the text. Because the effects also support transparency, we can run it in front of the text to give us a different effect. The screensaver clip allows us to use screensavers installed in Windows within ScreenMonkey. So we can add a new screensaver clip, and it gives you a list of all the screensavers installed on your system. So I'm just going to select Aurora to give you an idea of what we're talking about. It'll generate a thumbnail as screensaver, and we can play the screensaver within ScreenMonkey. We can also use this as a background for text, so I'm just going to run this version 3.3 text and then put the screensaver behind it. In previous versions of ScreenMonkey, it's not been possible to set an in or out point for audio clips. In this version, we can now queue an audio file and set specific points at which we want it to start and stop playing. So I'm just going to right click on this audio clip and go Edit Queue. So I'll open the queue window, and you'll see I've already queued it up. I'm just going to clear these to show you how to do it. So we just play the audio file. Okay, I want it to come in at the vocals there, so I'm just going to put in the first cue point, and then I'm going to play it until the point I want to stop. And that's the point I want it to stop, so I'm going to click here to set the out point. This padlock indicates that it's now locked to those cue points. I'm also going to turn on loop by pressing this, and it goes green to indicate that the audio file will loop. So if I play that now, it's hard to argue when you won't stop making sense. It's hard to okay, and as you can see, it looped pretty seamlessly there. So I'm just going to go save, and if we play the audio clip now, it's hard to argue when you won't stop making sense. It's hard to, and there you go, it loops seamlessly. The ticker tape has had a bit of a makeover to make it easier and quicker to use. So let's add a new ticker tape clip and see what the changes are. Okay, we just need to go to Edit, and you'll notice that it's pretty similar to how it was before, except that in the messages we've now got 3 tabs. We've got a single message tab, which we can type in a message like version 3.3. I'm just going to change the text to white so we can see it easier. And if we run that now, we should get the text scrolling across the bottom of our screen. We can also have multiple messages, so I'm just type multiple messages into here. Now you'll notice the default is for it to remain in the queue, whereas before it would have gone. So we get version 3.3 and then ScreenMonkey. We can also have RSS feeds, which allows us to take information from the internet and put that into our ticker tape. The default is the Yahoo news feed, so I'm just going to show you that. And run that, and we should get the latest headlines scrolling across the bottom of our screen. And that's the new ticker tape. In the previous version, we introduced the notion of windows that can be laid out as you like them. In this version, we add an extension to that, which is the ability to save your window positions. So I'm just going to lay these out like this, and then I'm going to go to Customize and click on New. This will then save the window positions as they are. So I'm going to name it Example and go OK. So we can now flip between different view profiles easily and quickly, and then it's back to how we set it out originally. To make it easier to transfer your show between computers, we've added new options to the Load Show menu. So if I right click on this and go File, Open Show, and select a show that I saved earlier, you'll notice this new dialog which shows you the name of the show and the date that the show was last modified. We can click on the Advanced tab and select to load other items. For example, the display profiles, which is the position that the layers are in. Once we're happy with the items we want to load in, I go Open, and it will load the clips along with the settings. To finish, I'm going to take through some of the other new features in ScreenMonkey. We've added an easy way to open DVDs from the DVD drive by making this extra dialog box, which makes it simple to select the DVD. We've also added into edit mode the ability to use elastic band selection and drag and drop multiple clips into different locations. The display profile editor has changed, so if I just go to Settings and create a new display profile, I can show you that by hiding and showing layers, it makes it a lot easier to change your display profile. So I'm just going to hide layers 3 and 2, and we're going to change layer 1 to be a circle. I'm going to then unhide layer 2 and change that to be a rectangle, say. And finally we can unhide layer 3. Makes it a lot easier to quickly and easily edit the layer you need. And that's it. I hope you enjoy using ScreenMonkey version 3.3.